Ladies and gentlemen, introducing splitter of atoms and liberator of free valence electrons. Give a round of applause for chemical engineer Melanie Mwiche Bwalya.
You are awesome, so be the music. Melanie, hello and welcome to ngosamusic. It is so great to finally have you today, and I'm really excited for this interview.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here as well.
Awesome, so let's get right into it. And first things first, Melanie, tell us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to our viewers. Who is Melanie Mwiche Bwalya?
Okay, so I'm Melanie and I'm a student currently studying in Algeria. I'm doing chemical or process engineering, and I am a content creator. I am creative. I am a lover of life, lover of adventure, lover of people.
Awesome, amazing. So you do mention there that you are studying chemical engineering, or what others would know as processing engineering. So would you mind telling us, what is chemical engineering all about? What kind of work do chemical engineers do?
Okay, so chemical engineering or process engineering is basically transforming raw materials or natural substances to create things that are consumable by people. So it's processes in different areas, from the environmental sector, from the health sector, that's like pharmaceuticals, to the food areas. Processing is in everything. So yeah, that's how I can summarize it.
So when we talked earlier, Melanie, you mentioned that chemical engineering wasn't really the specialty that you are going for when starting. And so you sort of had to change your specialty. Talk to us a little bit about that, and how was your experience having to study something that you didn't necessarily want to study in the first place? And also, what kind of encouragement, what help would you give to those people out there who want to do one thing with their life, but then they find themselves in a situation where, because of the circumstances, the challenges, and the situation, they have to study something or they have to do something that doesn't necessarily align with their first passion or with their first goals? How do you help somebody going through that? Of course, based on your experience, having had to change what specialty and what specialty to study, basically.
Okay, so from my experience, I first wanted to do biomedical engineering, and it didn't turn out that way. And towards the end of that road, I also started questioning myself whether I really wanted to do it, because I feel for me, my university experience has been really getting to understand what I want to do and not just an idea from high school that I had. So being in chemical process engineering has really just helped me develop, firstly as a person, and also understanding that you're not in a place just to be there for nothing. I can't use all these years for nothing. So some things are building blocks to wherever you're headed to. And sometimes you find that what you're doing could be connected to what you're going to do, because God really knows best. So yeah, it hasn't been an easy process, but I learned to, gain a passion and try to get interested in it, because you don't want to be miserable when doing something that you don't expect to be doing or something that you didn't really plan to be doing. So I think it's best to just enjoy that moment, and if it's something else you're planning on doing, you'll get to that. But I just enjoy where you're at, enjoy the process, and also try to learn from it, and try to get some interest in what you're doing. It's going to make everything much better and much more exciting.
Yeah, totally. That is well said, Melanie. And moving away from your academic field now, let's talk a bit about your content creation. I know that you are also a YouTuber, so you have a YouTube channel, and you do have content that you release periodically. What kind of content are you into? What inspires your content, your creative process, so to say? What is it that you have at your channel that you're offering to people who view your videos?
My YouTube channel is basically life. It's me just expressing my creative side through navigating life. So I really choose to, in this world of chaos and everything that goes on, to just at least be a light, share what I learn in daily life, and also share some beauty, some fashion, some vlogs, some lifestyle and all that stuff. So really it's just trying to navigate life and encourage and uplift people and bring joy. And some people say my content makes them laugh, so that makes me happy as well. So yeah.
Okay, so there you have it, guys. Melanie's channel link is gonna be in the description or in the comments somewhere there, so you guys can head over to her channel and subscribe and check out some of her videos. So I have seen some of your videos and I've watched most of your content actually, and you talk a lot about, you talk about fashion, you do some vlogs just like you say that and all these things, but I'm also particularly interested in the faith aspect. Okay, how have you been able to keep your faith? Now, you are living in a country, first of all, in an environment where it's 0.001 Christian population, okay? And even in your own city, there are very few Zambians, and there's very few places where you can actually congregate and fellowship with others. But how have you been able to grow your own faith, even amidst this kind of a situation? And what advice do you give to people out there who are struggling with their faith, people who are struggling with their spirituality, people who feel that they are stagnant in their lives? What kind of encouragement can you give to such people? Go ahead and share some verses. Make this a sermon if you have to. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so what has really helped me has been the people around me. I'm so grateful that I have found myself with people that uplift, encourage, people that I can be accountable to, and great company from here and as well as home. And I really feel that has played a huge role. Like, people in my faith, and I think in all our faith, is really important. They are really important because they really help you keep that balance. Like, people need to check you sometimes and also just encourage you, pray with you, pray for you. And also I feel being in such a place helps you to realize that it's really that personal. Like, in the four corners of your room, it starts from there. Everything else is an extension of what happens in your room or in your space. So it's really been learning and understanding and growing and realizing that I have to read my Bible for myself. I have to pray by myself, and I have to cultivate a relationship with God myself before I can extend it or share it to people. So it's really been an interesting time, and I feel, don't get discouraged, especially if you don't find so many people. I think even just one or two people, I believe God can place people who can help you in, growing your faith and just keeping your faith strong in a place where you can't really express it. So.
Amen to that, Melanie. Thank you so much for being with us today. And just before we enter into the music, because I know that's what you guys have been waiting for, Melanie, I want to challenge you actually to tell our viewers to subscribe if they haven't, and to share, to comment, and to leave a thumbs up, of course, but in French.
Je vous demande de vous abonner à la chaîne d'Ngosa. Cliquez le like button et écrivez quelque chose dans les commentaires et partagez cette vidéo, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
Voilà, c'est ça, mademoiselle. Okay, so let's get into the music right now. Now, when I reached out to you, Melanie, you actually told me you would love to sing the song Good Grace by Hillsong. Now, I should confess, I didn't know the song when you mentioned it, so I had to, go to YouTube and listen to it a couple of times and then learn how to play it, okay? But I actually fell in love with the song. And I'm curious to know, why would you choose this song? Why did you choose this song? How does this song speak to you personally?
Well, this song really has encouraged me for a while, and I really love the way it speaks about the goodness of God, and that really emphasizes that it's like God is for you and it's practically you against the world. I mean, you and God against the world. And I really just love the message that it gives to. It encourages me, it strengthens me. It also just, it's a daily reminder of how good God is and how He's always available, His arms are always open. So I hope you get that same or something greater encounter or experience or message when you listen to this song.
Awesome, amen to that. And so thanks once more, Melanie, for joining us today. It's been a huge pleasure. And here is Good Grace by Hillsong. Be the music.
together, strangers, neighbors, our blood is one. Children of generations, of every nation, of kingdom come. So don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth, God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where our help comes from. Oh, 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 oh. Jesus, our redemption, our salvation is in His blood. Jesus, light of heaven, friend forever, His kingdom come. So don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth, God is madly in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where our help comes from. Oh, 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 swing wide, all you heavens, let the praise go up as the walls come down. Oh creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound. Oh His children, clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God, His name is Jesus. Swing wide, oh you heavens, let the praise go up as the walls come down. Oh creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound. Oh His children, clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God, His name is Jesus. Oh, 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 Jesus, our redemption, our salvation is in